Have you ever heard whispers of a place so magical it doesn't seem real? A land where fire and ice meet in a dramatic dance? I'm talking about Iceland. People say it's one of the most beautiful places on Earth. They talk about the northern lights painting the sky with green and purple fire. They talk about giant glaciers that look like frozen oceans. But they also whisper about something else, something that captures everyone's imagination. They talk about the women of Iceland. Why are they said to be so stunningly beautiful? Why are they said to be so strong? Why are they said to be so captivating? Is it a secret in the air? Is it something they eat? This isn't just another travel story. This is a journey into the heart of a mystery. We are going to peel back the layers of this incredible country. We will look beyond the volcanoes and the waterfalls. We will try to understand what makes life here so different, so special. Everyone wants to know the secret. The world is full of beautiful places, but Iceland has a soul that calls to you. Imagine waking up and seeing a sky that's on fire, not with flames, but with colors you've only dreamed of. That's the Aurora Borealis, Iceland's nightly welcome show. This country is a masterpiece painted by nature itself. Black volcanic rock fields, soft green moss over lava. It feels like another planet, a waterfall so powerful you can feel its spray. Skogafoss, Seljalandsfoss. They remind you how small we are. Black sand beaches of Reynisfjara, dark sand, Atlantic waves crashing hard, basalt columns standing like sentries. And then there's the weather. Sun makes glaciers sparkle like diamonds. A storm rolls in, the wind howls. If you don't like the weather, just wait 5 minutes. This change teaches you to be ready for anything. The landscape is a main character in Iceland's story. It shapes everything. The food people eat, the houses they build, the stories they tell. It creates everyday adventure. You can't live here and be bored. So, who are the people who live in this wild, beautiful, sometimes dangerous place? They are the Icelanders. They are just as fascinating as their country. Imagine a volcano erupting in your backyard. For many, that would cause panic or fleeing. For Icelanders, just another Tuesday. Their relationship with the land, respect and dark humor, descended from Vikings, fierce explorers. You can still see that spirit today. Independent, steady posture. Not loud or boastful, quiet, thoughtful, underneath a fire. The same fire powers geothermal heat in homes, passion for culture, language, and a unique way of life. Fiercely proud to be Icelandic, close-knit community. Under 400,000 people. Feels like everyone knows everyone. Strong sense of trust. Babies left in strollers outside cafes while parents grab coffee. Imagine that in New York or Mumbai. Almost unbelievable safety and trust. All right, let's talk about it. The elephant in the room. Or maybe the Viking in the room. For years, people have talked about Icelandic women. They are often described as having this natural, striking beauty. Is it just a myth, a stereotype? Or is there something real behind it? When you walk through the streets of Reykjavik, you do notice it. People here seem to glow with health. They have clear skin, bright eyes, and a look of strength. So, what is going on? The air in Iceland is some of the cleanest in the world. Think about the pollution we breathe in every day in big cities. Now imagine breathing pure, fresh, Arctic air. That has to do something good for your skin, right? And then there's the water. Icelandic water is legendary. It's pure glacial water, filtered through layers of volcanic rock. People drink it straight from the tap. They say it's the best water in the world. When your body is hydrated with such pure water, it shows. Your skin is clearer, you have more energy, and you just feel better. Then there's the lifestyle. Icelanders are active people. They don't just look at their beautiful nature, they use it. They go hiking on the weekends. They swim in geothermally heated pools all year round, even when it's snowing. The Blue Lagoon is famous, but there are local swimming pools in every town. This combination of exercise and relaxation is a powerful beauty treatment. But maybe the biggest secret is not something you can see. It is something you feel. It's about confidence. Icelandic society is built on a foundation of equality. Women are raised to be strong, independent, and confident in who they are. They are not taught to be delicate flowers. They are taught to be leaders, thinkers, and adventurers. This inner strength shines through. Beauty here is not about looking perfect or fitting into a certain mold. It's about being healthy, being strong, and being comfortable in your own skin. It's a beauty that comes from the inside out. But how deep does this equality really go? So what does a normal day look like in this land of equality and natural beauty? While Iceland is a very modern country, it holds on to some very old and quirky traditions. It's part of what makes it so charming. Let's talk about the holidays. Christmas here is a big deal, but it's not just about Santa Claus. They have the 13 Yule lads. These are mischievous trolls who come down from the mountains, one each night for the 13 nights before Christmas. Each one has a funny name like Spoon Liquor Door Slammer. Children leave a shoe on their windowsill, and if they've been good, they get a small gift. If they've been bad, they get a rotten potato. Can you imagine? And then there's the food. Some of it is delicious, like the fresh fish and the amazing Icelandic lamb. But some of it is an adventure. Have you ever heard of hakarl? It's fermented shark. It has a very, very strong smell and taste. Icelanders often eat it during the midwinter festival of Thorrablot. It's a tradition that connects them to their Viking ancestors, who had to preserve food to survive the long, dark winters. It's not about enjoying the taste, it's about honoring history. Another beautiful tradition is the Jólabókaflóð, which means the Christmas book flood. On Christmas Eve, everyone gives each other books. Then they spend the rest of the night reading and eating chocolate. This tradition started during World War II, when paper was one of the few things that wasn't rationed. Let me tell you about a day that changed everything. October 24th, 1975. On that day, 90% of the women in Iceland went on strike. They did not go to work. They did not do any housework. They did not cook. They did not look after the children. They called it the Women's Day Off. They wanted to show the country how important their work was, both paid and unpaid. And it worked. The entire country came to a standstill. Men had to take their children to work because there was no one to care for them. Sausages sold out in all the stores because they were the easiest thing for men to cook. The strike showed, in a very real way, that society could not function without women's contributions. Just 5 years later, in 1980, Iceland elected Vigdis Finnbogadóttir as president. She was the first woman in the world to be democratically elected as a head of state. She was a single mother, and she became a powerful symbol of what was possible. This legacy of activism continues today. Icelandic women are not afraid to demand change. They have fought for and won equal pay legislation. I have to be honest with you. There's a sense of urgency I feel when I talk about Iceland. This isn't just a marketing trick, it's a real feeling. This unique, wild, and pure place is changing. The world has discovered its beauty. The crowds are coming. Every year, more tourists arrive than there are people living in the country. The quiet corners are getting a little less quiet. Pristine landscapes are seeing more foot traffic. The magic is still there, but the secret is spreading. Think about it. See a glacier before it shrinks further. Drive for miles on an empty road. Sit in a natural hot spring with only a few others, snow falling. These moments define a trip to Iceland. They might become rarer. Do you want the original or the version everyone else has seen? This is your call to adventure. Don't put it on a someday list. Someday might be too late. Book the ticket. Go on a journey that will challenge and inspire you. Experience raw nature and progressive culture. Feel the power of a waterfall. Feel the warmth of a geothermal pool. Feel the strength of a society built on equality. Don't let this be another story you hear. Make it your story. The fear of missing out is real because the experience is real. It gets under your skin and stays with you. Feel the freedom of a place so powerful and untamed. We started this journey with a question about beauty. We wanted to know the secret behind the captivating allure of Icelandic women, and I think we found some answers. It's not one single thing. It's a powerful cocktail. It's the pure water, the clean air, the healthy, active lifestyle, the diet rich in fresh fish. But most importantly, it's the confidence. It's the inner strength that comes from living in a society that tells you that you are equal, that you are strong, and that you are capable of anything. It's a beauty that radiates from the soul. But in searching for the secret to Icelandic beauty, we discovered something much bigger. We discovered the secret to Icelandic life. It's a life lived in balance. The wildness of nature, the warmth of community, honoring ancient traditions, pioneering modern ideas. If you go there, if you let yourself be surrounded by all that power and beauty and strength, who will you become? Will it change you? There is only one way to find out. The land of ice and fire is waiting.